What's up? It's your boy Skinny Penis, and this Dragon Ball discussion. Oh, that was a terrible opening. But this discussion, my top 10 favorite Dragon Ball Z movies, because I think Dragon Ball Z has the best movies, and there are the only other movies of Dragon Ball besides Dragon Ball the first series and GT, which I have not seen the Dragon Ball movies. I've seen none of the Dragon Ball movies, but I heard they're pretty much retellings of the whole Dragon Ball story anyway, so why the fuck, just why? And Hero's Legacy sucked ass for GT, so, alright, I guess, start at number 10. I made this list because I have seen every single Dragon Ball Z movie and everything, and, I just wanted to break them down because I think obviously they had the best movies and shit, and, I just broke it down to what I felt best that should be on the list, and wait, did I say the best? Or just my top 10 period Dragon Ball Z movies and everything. So, let's get started with, at my number 10 spot is, and I actually own some of these, is, good old Tree of Might. I own the movie pack, the 5 movie pack, I believe. Yeah, that's where I got this from. Everything, Lord Slug is on the back, but, Tree of Might, I don't know. The reason why it's at my number 10 spot because, it's kind of, probably one of the bad ones, I think, to me. But, I thought it was cool that we got to see, Turles and everything. He was an evil Goku at the time, besides Goku Black and everything. He was the definitive guy or anything. But my only problem is we don't get a big explanation behind why the fuck does Turles look like Goku or anything like that. Why the hell, where the fuck was he when, Planet Vegeta was destroyed and everything. And just a few other things. And besides the fact that the plot is very inconsistent. I know people said many times, well, the movies aren't canon. Well, okay, yes, I get that. But I do believe I kind of calling a little bit of bullshit because I know some of those movies have to be canon. I mean, I'll talk about it later. Like, some of the movies should be. But, yeah. Tree of Might's at my number 10. It's, I just thought, with Tree of Might, it had a, half the movie took place, in the area of Tree of Might. And I thought it dragged a little bit more than the other DBZ movies. It wasn't, I'm not expecting them to be super quick, but I just felt it dragged a little bit long. It just wasn't, super, it was action heavy, like all those DBZ movies. I don't know how to fucking explain. Oh my god, I'm fucking up my words, but I don't know. And then the ending was just kind of I mean, obviously the first DBZ movies all ended, well, besides the first one, all ended with Goku finishing off the villain with the Spirit Bomb and everything, with the hand Spirit Bomb, and then he was getting his ass whooped and beat, and then he was beating his ass, and people's asses were getting beat back and forth, not like in prison, because I'm not gonna. Oh god, what's wrong with my sense of humor? But I don't know, I just thought it was just kind of, it dragged on for a while in that movie. So it was, I think, I don't know. It was just kind of the ones. Not meh, but it was it was passable. But at my number 10 spot, number 9, Broly's Second Coming. Broly's Second Coming was the other Broly movie I saw. Everything, I've seen all the Broly movies, and obviously Bio Broly was shit. Literally, because, Bio Broly was, a big walking fucking turd. And, yeah. And that movie kind of sucked. But Second Coming, that one was interesting because I thought some things were interesting. Like, for example, I'm a fan. I like watching Goten and Trunks fuck around for some reason. I don't know why. I just think, it's like, that's funny. Because, like, especially Goten's little Goku, and I thought it was hilarious in Second Coming. Most of the time when Broly's like, Kakarot, and he sees Goten fucking body slams his ass into the ground and shit. Like, this kid's like fucking 6. And you're like body slamming this nigga. You think he's fucking Kakarot. It's like, oh my god. And it probably had one of the best Kamehamehas ever in the series. Right? In the whole series period. Because, the father-son Kamehameha. The sons and the God, where it was kind of interesting. Where at the end there, Goten kind of wished his dad's like, man, I really wish Dad was here when they were like fucking firing with Gohan and everything in the movie at Broly's big ass green ball and shit. He went there because I do believe that Goku was wished there for like a few seconds, just to help out his kids and shit. Because It happened in BoJack Unbound and everything, but that wasn't with Dragon Balls. He just kind of instant transmission there. Like, he was either wished there with the Dragon Balls because all the Dragon Balls fell. That's what was implied, that all the Dragon Balls fell on each other. But obviously that wasn't with Shenron's power. He's able to do that. So probably the way it may have happened was he probably heard their cries and pleas and everything, and he instant transmission there and did it with them and everything. That's why I assume. But it was a cool movie. Broly, he was okay. Pretty much the same shit as last time. Not as cool as the first movie, but eh. Oh my god! I can't wait to see the Team 4-Star parody of Second Coming. Holy shit! Especially when they did the Princess Trunks shit. Oh my god! With little Trunks there, Jesus Christ. Anyway, moving on. What I think about the movie. About Second Coming. Before I forget. I thought the Gohan fight was pretty fucking cool. I mean, Gohan took him 1v1 mano y mano. He was like not kicking his ass necessarily, but he was fighting. I thought that was cool because I'm a big fucking Gohan fan. I was like, yeah, fucking shit up and shit. I thought it was pretty cool, but otherwise, reason it's kind of at my 9th spot because it was okay. I just thought the first part was all about let's help out this village, ho 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 ho, find the Dragon Balls. They had to kill a fucking dragon, and they did kill like some dragon monster shit. It was just like okay, just I can't put it super high or anything like that because there are better movies that come before and after that. So I'm just like whatever. That's just why I think though. I think there are better movies after Second Coming. So 8 is World's Strongest. Now you may be asking, World's Strongest kind of sucks, which it does kind of suck, but I need to put it somewhere. I need to put it somewhere on the list. So I put it at number 8 because I don't know. It wasn't terrible. I liked watching Master Roshi kick ass and shit, but I don't know. I didn't get how a fucking brain, which was funny in Team 4-Star. I'm going to talk a lot about Team 4-Star's parodies of these movies in a minute. But with the Team 4-Star parody, they said the brain was the size of a fucking Labrador, which that brain was huge, okay? And then when they wished him back at the end of that, he had a fucking huge head and he died from brain cancer. That was fucking terrible, but yeah, the brain guy and everything. I don't know how a fucking robot suit could kick Goku's ass almost. Otherwise, I thought the final battle was pretty cool between them and everything. Gohan raged out a little bit there. Piccolo fought against Goku a little bit, and fucking they copied the Cybermen, which was kind of weird to me, but I don't know. It was alright. I thought it was better than Tree of Might because it wrapped up. It was like, okay, let's get to the action. Let's try to get this done with and everything. It didn't like drag on for some shit or anything like that. That's what I thought. So that was number 8, World's Strongest. Number 7, 8 was World's Strongest and 7 is Dead Zone. And oh shit, actually, they're on the same disc. Dead Zone and World's Strongest. I do own both of those, and it was a Dead Zone. Obviously, that one definitely. I don't think it's possible for that one to be canon, but the problem is it could be, and it could be. I don't know. Like it'll be. That's a huge stretch because obviously in one of the filler arcs of DBZ, and I believe filler should be canon because it was part of the original anime. Even though it's not part of the manga, but I think I split anime and manga together because they are different and everything. You can't put those two together and say, manga's the only thing that's canon! Or anything like that. I think anime has its own canon and everything. And with the anime, that was part of it. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. Maybe that arc was like kind of like non-canon. It was kind of like My take on it is the Team 4-Star again. Another Team 4-Star reference. Where Mr. Popo killed Garlic Jr. when he came back. But yeah, that movie is okay. It had an okay villain and everything. He was just kind of like, it was kind of interesting. I wish there was, they did a little bit more explanation, like maybe in Dragon Ball or something like that. Where they explain, this is who Garlic Jr. was or something like that. I knew who Garlic was, his dad and everything. And then just kind of explain where they were, like where his castle was like in a different dimension. And it'll be kind of interesting to, see what the Dead Zone was really about and everything. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I guess it was an okay one. Again, I think it had a better villain that actually made sense to be more powerful than Goku and Piccolo at the time. That villain made sense and everything, not like a fucking brain in a robot suit or anything I thought. And then again, it still wasn't dragged on very a lot. And that's my thoughts on Dead Zone. Why it's number 7. Number 6, Super Android 13. The reason why I like Super Android 13 so much is because it split off from my favorite arc and everything. Now that one, if that would be put into canon, ooh, that would be a stretch. I'm not sure about that. Maybe before Cell or something like that. Maybe there was a blank period where they were looking for 17 and 18, and they just kind of went on a hiatus and said, well, they're not attacking right now. They could be doing some shit or anything. But then again, Goku's heart virus, so it depends. But that one, had an even cooler villain because that villain made sense and everything. And some people have a debate, hold on. It was just, sorry about it. I had a little call there. But, Super Android 13, it made sense at the time. And I was saying, some people discussed that Super Android 13 may be more powerful than Cell, but the thing is, Cell is a life form. It's an actual life form, and Super Android 13 is an android still, but they did say it was a prototype, and he was in the sub-basement lab with Cell and everything, so that's why he's probably not as powerful, because he's based off the same model line as probably Android 19 and 20, Dr. Gero and Android 19 and everything. Because I think, didn't they have like the red circles where they absorb shit? I think they did. And it was kind of interesting, it was a little bit of a time, we got to see Super Saiyan action, which was, I think that was the first movie to show Super Saiyans. Correct me if I'm wrong, or was it Cooler's Revenge? No, the second Cooler second coming? No, it wasn't second. I don't know. You know what I'm fucking talking about, the Metal Cooler movie. And I think it might have been one of the first Super Saiyan ones. And I thought the concept of a Super Saiyan Spirit Bomb was really fucking cool. I wish they brought that back and everything. Where Goku went inside the Spirit Bomb and just fucking punched a hole in Super Android 13. Wait, that may have been what Trunks did in Dragon Ball Super, but I don't know. But where he punched a hole in Android 13 and just disintegrated him. I thought that was cool. The action was pretty sweet. Again, the Team 4-Star parody was fucking amazing and made me laugh and everything. And, it was just kind of interesting to see more androids that existed at the time, even though they probably aren't canon. So that's where I put it. Otherwise, I just thought, some that, like I said, there was a lot of like plot inconsistencies and everything. Again, where they try to combine it with Z, which I know the movie can't possibly be canon with the anime and everything. They tried to put the movie in comparison with it and everything, but the time is just very off, and that's I just think that one's probably one of the most whacked out of all the timeline in the anime between the movies and such. Number 5 is BoJack Unbound. BoJack Unbound. Oh shit! That movie has to be fucking canon. I'm sorry. I don't know. Some people some people agree with me. Some people don't. But I gotta say, BoJack Unbound was just fucking awesome because my boy Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was there. He was wearing Goku's suit, which he looks so cool in Goku's gi and everything. And the movie makes sense, okay? Because at the time, at the end of it, because I think the movie takes place before Trunks goes away necessary, because we all at the end of season 6, I believe, of Dragon Ball Z, there's a blank period there because obviously Gohan grew up. There could be a time where like maybe a few months passed by after they killed Cell and Trunks was still hanging around there for a little bit, maybe getting some extra work on the time machine. So, and then there's this tournament that was being held, so hey, why the fuck not just join this little tournament where they're for this kid and everything, where all the space fighters came from. And then BoJack comes around, and BoJack was pretty cool. I mean, hey, we even got to see Vegeta come back Super Saiyan and everything. And, he was kind of broken because, like fucking, well, Goku and his son surpassed me. I'm fucked. But then he came in there and he said, okay, I think that's probably at that moment that's where he got his fighting spirit back and say, okay, let's start training again because I got my ass beat, because I do remember he got his ass beat and everything because Gohan had to finish the fight for everyone. And again, we got to see Goku use instant transmission, punch Bojack in the face, and which was kind of cool. You get to see more of, you know, Gohan has Goku's support in the other world and everything. And I just, like I said, I think the timeline makes so much sense. BoJack Unbound is probably the movie that makes the most sense out of all the DBZ movies and everything for timeline wise. I think it just makes the most sense of where it fits in. But like I said again, that's my belief. Number 4, Fusion Reborn. Oh wait, oh never mind. Yeah, Fusion Reborn. Fusion Reborn. That movie was fucking sick. It had awesome music. You know, the fucking theme for Gogeta. It was like that one. I like that theme and everything. And you got to see fucking Gogeta. Man, I'm so fucking pumped for this video and everything. And it was like fucking, you got to see the fusion between Goku and fucking Vegeta and everything. Gogeta. Like we didn't know if that was ever gonna come up again. Obviously, we see Gotenks and everything. And this movie has flaws is it has Pikkon. Pikkon was pretty cool, but he didn't really do shit in it, which is kind of like, really, come on. He didn't really do much. He just kind of yelled at a fucking jelly bean that held the universe and such. And I thought that was pretty cool. But the coolest part about that Fusion Reborn is I got... fuck, my burp's tasting nasty. Oh, shit. With Fusion Reborn, I thought it was cool that they brought back villains. Fucking Gohan one-shotted Frieza right in the gut and made his ass explode. That was fucking awesome. He was like, ha! Frieza's like, ugh! Fucking explodes and shit. That was fucking awesome. You got to see old villains come back, including movie villains from Hell and everything, which is very interesting because, you know, we haven't seen some of the villains in a while and everything. And, you know, we even got to see fucking Hitler come back from Hell and everything, and Goten and Trunks fight him and everything. And, like, again, Gogeta was short-lived, but I know why, because, you know, the timer of fusion and everything, they had... My long thing is we never got to see base form Gogeta, which I guess it doesn't really matter, because, I don't know. Super Saiyan Gogeta was alright, but it was pretty cool. We got to see Vegeta again after Boo blew up and everything, which, you know, inconsistency in the plot was, you know, this... I guess it takes place after Vegeta died, kind of, and blew up Boo. But the problem is, and it may be either at the time, after Boo came back from getting blown up by Vegeta, or he was fighting Evil Boo, and he gets absorbed by Evil Boo, and he becomes Super Boo at the time, and everything. So it was just kind of, I don't know. That's where that time, so I don't think that one's really canon at all either, because obviously they would have fused, if they couldn't do Vegito, they would have just fused all the time then to beat their enemies later on. Because they wouldn't need Vegito all the time, they can use Gogeta at some points, because he may be equally or as strong as Vegito, but even though I think Vegito, because it's a Botara fusion and everything, he's stronger. But the villain, Janemba was fucking sweet. I mean, he held, like, most of the fucking universe and some of the realms and shit, and hostage and jelly beans and shit, which is pretty interesting. It was just kind of cool. He had a pretty badass sword. He's pretty cool in Xenoverse 2 with his fucking swords and shit and everything. I always thought it was cool. Like, this was a villain who held dimensions together and everything. He was able to do that, which is why it was an extreme threat, which I thought that was pretty sweet. So, yeah, Janemba is probably also one of my favorite villains and everything. But otherwise, number 3 is Resurrection F. Yes, Resurrection F is at number 3 because Resurrection F was okay. But in second place, you'll know why second place is better than Resurrection F. Resurrection F, it brought back Frieza again. That's probably going to be like a negative for the movies. Again, Frieza's coming back again, and then obviously in Dragon Ball Super, he's coming back again and everything, but he's still dead. At least he's not, like, back to life and everything in Dragon Ball Super. That's why I accept that. I'll probably make a video on that soon. But, anywho, Resurrection F, we got to see Golden Frieza, which is pretty fucking sweet. Super Saiyan Blue Goku for the first time, and even fucking Vegeta with the clutch, like, kicking Frieza's ass a little bit. Although, I really think it would have been pretty sweet to see Vegeta finish off Frieza Instead of Goku just like, oh, we gotta jump in, call me, oh! Why didn't he just shout out the fucking Vegeta like, hey, shoot the Big Bang attack? Because that shit would vaporize fucking Frieza in his final form and everything. It would have been over. That's like a big complaint for me, at least. But it was kind of cool because around the time, well, they were talking about, ooh, this is Goku's going to get a new form. Is this Super Saiyan Blue and everything? Which it was. But it was like, is this a new God form? What is it? Oh, isn't something new, like a new Super Saiyan forms? Like, which obviously, again, it was. But, it was pretty cool because then we got to see it, and Goku was kicking ass, Frieza was kicking ass. It was a good action movie. I loved watching the Z Fighters kick ass once again. Piccolo, Roshi, and even people say like, Gohan was still weak as hell. I mean, he was kicking ass in a tracksuit. Let's not, put that to a side. I mean, he was like wrecking shit. He was like dropping niggas and shit. Oh my god. He even saved Piccolo from a guy one-shotting him with Super Saiyan, even though of course somehow fucking Frieza overpowers a Super Saiyan Gohan in his first form. Like, whatever. Okay, but then again, probably because of training. Although I do think in Dragon Ball Super, some parts of the Super arc of Resurrection F was better because, we had shit like Tagoma. I think Tagoma makes sense and everything because, he was training with Frieza. I think that part made more sense. And then when Captain Ginyu came back, that was pretty cool in the arc of Super. So I think the Super arc was better in the movie sense, as maybe another reason why I think it's at number 3, because I just thought the arc was better. But the animation was fucking superb in the fucking movie and everything. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts on it, And that's what's number 3. Number 2, Battle of Gods. Battle of Gods was fucking awesome. The reason why I think it's better than Resurrection F is because, I don't know, I just think the fight overall with Beerus was better, because at first when Golden Frieza and Super Saiyan Blue Goku were fighting, Frieza was just knocking his ass all over the place. And then of course Goku had to be a dumbass and get shot by a laser and everything. I thought that was like, really? Come on. At that point. But I thought Battle of Gods was pretty awesome, and it had probably one of the most epic lines by Goku where he screams, I won't let you destroy my world, and just fucking turns Super Saiyan and just blasts up through the sky. Like, I remember seeing that movie, it was like, holy shit! Watching fucking Battle of Gods like, Lord have mercy, this is the best fucking movie ever! And everything. that was I don't know if that was legitimate or not, but yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh. And I thought the movie was better than the arc in Super too, but I thought Super Saiyan God lasts longer in Super arc, which was better. I wish it lasted long. What the holy shit? I thought I just wish, I wish Super Saiyan God lasts longer, but then I liked how, they later implied it that Super Saiyan, his Super Saiyan form, absorbed that God energy, so Super Saiyan is even more powerful. Now, the God energy, so he doesn't necessarily need Super Saiyan God. Unlike the fucking manga, where he needs Super Saiyan God all the damn time, like, holy shit. Oh my gosh. And everything. So yeah, I thought, like, seriously, that movie was so damn hype for me, Battle of Gods. Now for my number 1 spot and everything. Oh, by the way, Beerus is fucking sweet. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, and I also consider the movie my canon version of the arc, because the arc was like, okay, but I think the movie was better. Broly's The Legendary Super Saiyan, the first Broly movie, is at my number 1 spot because, if you thought, holy shit, this is the best fucking movie ever, with, Battle of Gods, this was me with, Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan. It was just glorious, okay? Oh my god, I swear, I didn't orgasm, I just fucking died, okay? I literally just died. I remember first watching it with one of my best friends and everything. We were both just dying. Everything, it was just it was just perfect, okay? And it was just everything I wanted out of a DBZ movie, with fucking amazing action, just and Broly, his maximum power, holy shit, his muscles, just he literally whipped every motherfucker's ass in that movie. Like, he was not joking around. He took fucking Trunks by the arm. He uses a lot of his, like, his fucking forearm and shit grabbing people or with his like bicep, choke holding people with his fucking bicep, launching him through buildings and shit. Like, this guy had gains. Good lord, he killed people with his fucking muscles. And throwing him like bridges and fucking across the planet. I thought that was awesome. I thought the destruction was amazing. Broly transforming is probably one of the best moments in this series ever. Just him like, yeah! And shit, that was fucking terrible. But oh Jesus, when he was exploding, he made the fucking whole planet shake. He made the whole goddamn planet shake and everything, and he just made explosive with maximum power. And I thought it was really awesome at the end. Goku like fucking caught his punch, turned Super Saiyan again, fucking punched him in the abs. Because damn, that shit must have fucking almost broke his fist. Because his gains are just out of control. Punched him in the abs, turned his fucking fist, and just ripped the fucking hole in him. As he was spilling out with blood and shit everywhere, he was like, yeah, and just exploded. By the way, probably the best soundtrack in DBZ ever. Holy shit. It was just full of heavy metal fucking rock. I'm not super into that shit, but I thought it was fucking lit during the movie. I mean, here, I have it here with this version. This version and everything, I have this one and everything. It's just, you have to watch the uncut English version. Because that's the one with the fucking kick-ass soundtrack. Like, seriously, the soundtrack was just, Lord have mercy. Same with the fucking intro of the new Dragon Ball Super intro. It's like, oh my god. Just perfect movie. Broly Super Saiyan. That's my the top DBZ movie for me. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video was extra long and everything. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, guys. See you later.